everyone, it's your boy Valentino, and today I'm going to show you this whole shop.
Well, my friends, we have made it to the top. Guys, my name is Alfred Montaner, and we are in the Outer Banks, guys, and I was invited by Valentino Custom Boats to go ahead and show you guys. Now, if you guys remember, we did a video at the Miami International Boat Show, which is actually not far. And I wanted to come over here and show you guys all these boats, and I do believe this is the one that we actually did a sea trial in. Now there's a 28 footer and a 35 footer. Manuel's inside. Now, we've done multiple videos on boat manufacturers, so you guys really like this. And I definitely want to talk to Manuel about how they build these boats. I like this 28, dude. This is nice. There it goes. Uh-oh. Infusion. Oh man, I got a lot of questions, guys. I got a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Not really. What's going on?
Welcome to Valentino Customs, guys. Manuel. Manuel, introduce yourself real quick.
Hey, Manuel here from Valentino Custom Boats. Welcome, Alfred, and everybody right there.
I'm excited about this. Okay, so did I walk in? Are you guys doing something in particular right now? What's going on?
Well, we're trying to do a drop test for a vacuum infused some small part.
Okay.
This is our leaning post for the 28 right there. And this is our console for a 28. And we're trying to do a drop test to be able to have a 30 pounds, 30 psi here. Mm-hmm. So we have some leaks on the hoses that we need to find and figure it out. Before even do any job as a vacuum infused, we need to get a 30 psi for about 5 minutes without dropping any pounds. So we want to make sure.
So all your boats are infused?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So the biggest part as a whole deck, console, leaning post, they're made of vacuum infusions. Yes. Okay. On all our boats.
Okay. So when we did the video in Miami, we did it of the 35 footer.
Correct.
Right?
That is right here. This is the mold for the 35.
Okay.
That you see in Miami.
Which was amazing.
This is the mold that we use it for build that boat. Is a mold designed for vacuum infusion. Have 2-part molds actually. So this mold open right here to be able to pull out of the beauty lines of our 35.
So what made you make the hole like that? Because some manufacturers will have a hole just pop out completely on the way up. What made you want to do it this way?
Well, it's very difficult to have all the lines in a boat for Carolina that have the flare and have all the beautiful lines to have it in one mold. That's why most people that build boat around here, they do it cold molded. So it's 101, they don't have to use mold. But in this case, I have to do a 2-part. So there's Tumblehome, we call it Tumblehome, that little belly right there.
Yeah.
That the boat has it.
Yeah.
So you cannot pull it out on a single part mold because of this right here. So you see the flare, and then you see this kind of
what's the advantage of that? What's the advantage for somebody that's interested in this particular type of hull? Like, what would be the advantage? Obviously, you're not going to get wet.
No, you're not going to get wet, but also The lines of the boat is more beautiful.
It is.
It's
in
a
the
little
water.
bit more easy for you to look at it. Also, when you're fighting a fish, it's say by regular and more experienced guy, the Tumblehome is helping a little bit carry on and fighting a fish. And then we also have on this particular boat our swing platform that also gives the fishermen the opportunity to, get into the transom and have a more fishability. In this case, that you can come even here to look at it. We're working with part of our stringer. So now we have an architect, and the architect is about to do our bulkhead, and the bulkhead gonna be crossed by here.
Hold on a second, guys. This thing is huge. This thing is so big. Okay,
Hey.
wait. Hold on a second. I want to talk. Okay, so you're gonna pop this out. Explain this because some people might not know. This has already been infused.
Correct. So
The mold is under the actual hull right now, which has been infused.
So this one right here is the core cell phone that we use it. This is a 3/4 complete, sides and bottom.
Okay.
So this is the stringer.
Okay.
This is 2 inches. I don't know how many boat builders do what we do here. So we use a kind of size stringer on this one. So the deck can sit here
Okay.
and have more support. When you hit the boat from outside, super solid.
I noticed that when we were on the water. There's
So-
no slap or nothing like that.
Nothing.
Very.
So in here, we have our first layer that made the stringer and the hull one piece. This is the only one layer. The reason we did only one so far is just to put in place those stringers.
Okay.
So that stringer go bow all the way to the transom. So when we do the bulkhead, then bulkhead and the stringer is gonna be tied up with another 3 more layers. There's gonna be a total of 4 between a stringer and the bulkhead. The design, the new design for the 35, we expecting kind of mid-range right here. We're gonna have a step down. It's gonna be about 6 foot 8, something like that. We're gonna have a bird here, black water, fresh water, so a person can use this one for a private.
So you'll have a little head now on this
Correct.
one. With a
Yeah.
step down.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people were asking for that because that's
Yes.
like a big thing that people want.
95% of people asking for that type of luxury in a boat.
So now that is gonna open you up a little bit to more than just fishing, right? 'Cause
Correct.
now you're gonna have a little bit more comforts, but this kind of hull is like, I mean, meant for fishing.
Correct.
But
Yes.
you're gonna have now the option of specking it out differently. This is a 35 as well.
Yes. This is a one-on-one.
Okay, look completely different.
Yes, completely different. The interior,
talk about that one now,
the
guys.
design is totally different on center console. So, but we are not expecting to make that semi-production. This is going to be one-on-one for now.
But you have on your shirt it says custom,
Correct.
Manuel.
Yeah.
And I heard I have a big fan here that's gonna go out of school at some point now in a little
Valentino,
bit.
yeah.
Valentino's here.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that the company's named after Valentino.
For sure.
So
He's the boss.
I'm excited to see the boss when he actually comes, guys. He's gonna be the person that we really want to talk to.
You want to
when
be
he
a YouTuber?
Okay, so you're custom.
Yes.
So that is completely same hull, different layout than this would be, or the one that we actually filmed at the Miami International Boat Show.
This actually, every single part of this boat was handmade, tape measure with the owner inside the boat. He came here every other week, say how big you wanted your seat, how big you wanted your cockpit, how big you wanted your room. So we sit with the customer and we did exactly what he expecting from us, you know?
You know, I've never been to the Outer Banks before.
Yeah.
There's a rich history of boat building in this area.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely want to show them that at some point. Maybe it's not in this video, but I know
I
that
can
there's...
mention few guys that we're gonna pass probably their shop. We are actually in the original Paul Mann building. We just moved here about 4 years ago. If I'm not wrong, 3 years.
And Paul Mann is a legend in the industry.
He's a legend.
He's a
nothing but
legend.
respect.
I've done some videos on some of his boats.
For sure.
Yeah, and
I
I've-
remember you did the
Yes.
Grand Slant, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Which one you did? No, what Grand Slam is this?
It was in the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show.
Man Cave, I believe you did that.
Yes, but there's a ton of them.
Yeah,
in
ton
the
of them.
Fort Lauderdale Boat Shows, and I've seen them at all the shows. It's pretty awesome to see this whole setup, how you have it here. Not taking away from that, I saw something really excited me.
Yeah.
You have a 28.
Yes, let's take a look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
Actually, I know we jump into the 35 in the moment we were doing the.
Yeah. But listen, it's okay to divert. So definitely, let's talk about this area right here.
Okay.
Oh boy. Perfect. Before we get away from this 35, you had 3 on the original, 3 Suzukis, right? This is the
two.
original.
It's a twin Suzuki.
Okay.
We're installing right now underwater light from Shadowcaster, Golden Lights. We are doing right now the macerator pump and some other stuff. We're using this boat
As a
only
demo.
to set trial and boat shows, and we didn't have the opportunity to add all the items, so now we're doing it.
Did you purposely want to go ahead and use that blue shirt so you could match the boat? Is that what you did?
Actually,
that
this
hoodie?
is a Carolina color. I love it.
Okay.
You know?
All right, guys. And if you did not see this particular sea trial, this is how I met them, and here's what he was talking about. This is the same exact boat. Is there a triple outboard option on these?
Yes, we actually, the one inside the mall, we're gonna have a triple 300s on it.
And yes, guys, I'm going to link the video to this particular boat. Listen, whenever you want to take that boat to Miami and go fishing,
Yeah.
hey, I'll get all my YouTube friends.
Okay.
I'm serious. Listen.
I mean, let's do it.
Okay, listen.
Let's do it.
I'm going to make you shake on that if you say that, for real.
Okay.
Because
What do you have in mind?
What do you mean? That's a deep sea fishing. Maybe we can come out of Black Point
Black Point, okay.
and go fishing. I got a couple of spots. I know how to fish.
All over inlet.
I'll watch you go out of Haulover. I'll film you go out. Listen, I know the
Let's
boat.
do it.
I know the boat can go out of Haulover.
This boat, it will eat it for sure.
I know. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna eventually get to this one that they're working on right now.
Okay. Do you want to see what we're doing in the big part for the 28?
Yes, show
Okay.
me. I want them to see the boat building process, because now they've seen you at the shows. Now this is where things get interesting, right? For a lot of people. So this is the 28.
This is the 28 hole.
Okay.
So we already doing some drop tests. I was explaining that part on the small part. We already did a drop test on this one. We like to, anytime we do any vacuum infuse also, we need to think about the temperature outside, temperature inside the shop. And it's been a little bit cold because it's winter here.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry about that, but let me.
No, listen. You guys are working, guys.
We just trying to change some wheels on the. This is a mold for the gonel that comes for the 28. So they are putting some wheels because we overgrow the shop already, and we try to move part when we need it. And so all molds have wheel, so we can play with that. This one have the wheel, so we can put in different place. For example, we're expecting to paint on Monday, the 35.
Okay.
So we pull everything out, so the paint doesn't get contaminated.
You sound like that's a problem. You're making boats. You're selling boats. That's a good problem.
No, it is a good problem. Yeah, we overgrow the shop. We're looking into spend, but we are not looking to build like 100 boats a year. So,
yeah. So you're trying to keep it custom.
Correct.
Make your base boat, which is going to be your flagship with the 35. Now you have the 28, which is this the 28 here?
Yes.
So
it's missing a few things. This one is ready to paint inside. Owner want a front seats. So we are doing some stuff on this one. Swing platform, everything's been done. Hard top. So as soon as we paint this one, we're gonna put this one in, and we're gonna paint the deck. So all the parts that you see, even on the 35 and 28, there is no screw on it. This is all one piece right here.
Hit the side of this boat. Hit it hard, guys.
Only thing that is, this one is not tied up. It's just put in there. But this is one piece. This is a 3/4 half inch, sorry, Corsair font that I'll later show you the material.
Okay, I think for Miami, like you got the 35, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if you get a big. You haven't taken this one to the show
Well,
yet.
this one is going to Miami.
It's going to go to the Miami Boat Show?
Yeah, this one, no, it's already sold.
Oh, it's sold.
Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This will be like a boat that'll do well in Miami.
Yes,
100%.
so this one going to Fort Lauderdale. There are two of them going to. The owner of that boat is buying two boats from us, a 28 and a 35.
Why haven't I seen the 28 anywhere at any of the shows?
Oh, we have few. We have about 20 some in the water right now.
But I haven't seen them at the show.
The reason is the last 2 years I only pushing the 35.
Okay.
Because
So,
this one sell by itself.
guys, the 35 makes more money.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely.
All right.
So
let's go ahead and talk.
okay, let's go into 35 if you want to. Are you recording?
Yeah, we're recording. No, listen,
Okay.
This is how we do this.
Okay.
Listen, I go run and gun because, and I did notice something real quick. Come here for a second.
Okay.
Because I'm all about details.
Okay.
I notice everything.
Okay.
Look at this. So
Yeah.
this literally was a shop that Paul Mann used to work out of here.
Yeah, it's very funny because
That's crazy.
before I started building boats, I was fan of Paul. I was fan of Sonny. Sonny and Paul, they're a good friend. They start together building boats. And if you see in the top, when Mr. Paul started building boat here, he got only this space. He actually started next door, what he called it today, the cabinet shop. And he built a 60-footer, I believe, here. And somebody called him and I want a bigger boat. And he didn't have the space, so he had to add it. He cut that one and added this part of the building. And I believe he built a 68-footer in here.
That is, you see, you can't. When people ask me, oh, what about this day and when you did this and that, that's how legends happen, right? Like people start remembering things and just looking at that, like that I wouldn't have noticed, and you could see the difference. And obviously the doors, right?
Yeah.
Massive doors.
Oh, the only way you can pull a 60, 70-footer, you have to have a door like this side.
Yeah.
Because they use a big crane, and you have to have access to put the crane inside and out too.
Pretty cool. Okay, so 35 customer wants this particular boat to be exactly the way he wants it.
Yeah, he want a mini sport yacht in a range of between 35 and 40-footer. And when I showed him my boat, he was like, this is big enough. He even feel bigger than a 35.
Oh, okay, time out. So now from Miami, in my mind, when I saw the 28, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking Palm Beach.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking about right now.
Just be careful there.
Yeah.
So
Guys.
let's just jump inside here real quick. Guys are taping in because this boat is going to be ready for final finish primer.
Okay.
So everything on this boat is handmade. This, we don't have a mold out of that. We just made everything handmade. But you can even, while you're recording, touch it here. So you feel it, the finish. There's nothing that we don't finish in the boat. Every little corner, I can even close my eyes and do this underneath and I would not have. Nothing loose, no fiberglass. So we spend hours and hours. I believe this boat is passing the 5,000 hours already. This one,
wow, this
We
completely
make a
feels like a
hybrid.
whole different boat.
yes,
It's like
complete.
a whole different boat.
But this is the funny part.
I like
we
this.
make a lot of different changes.
Okay.
In the beginning, the owner wanted different seats. Then he don't want two seats. He wanted only one. He wanted two seats in the beginning. Then he changed to a single seat. So it's been a roller coaster, but we finally get what the customer wants to.
I really like
Because every time
this.
a customer comes to a custom company, they want something different because they see it in another boat. And we try to.
Oh, somebody's gonna want this same boat. I tell
Yes.
you that right now. That somebody's gonna say, Manuel, I want the same boat.
Correct. So this we did use the console for the 28.
Okay.
And we customized it, added to type of superstructure of the boat. This one will have, you know, tow rail. You have a hatch for the anchor in the front. There is a bedroom with a bathroom here, but it's covered.
Yeah, because they're working.
But
No, that's
inside
fine.
is a full bed and full bathroom.
Is this going to Florida by any chance? This boat?
Maryland, but actually the owner is going to leave it in the Outer Banks for about 4 months of the year. So we're going to be able to take you out if you want to come back again.
Hey, I'm
test
in.
run.
I'm in, guys.
This one is come with a twin 350 as well.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the you don't want to give away your laminate schedule exactly how you're putting and what you're putting, but don't you have like some of the supplies that you can show us?
Yes.
And so let's go see some of that stuff.
We can go to our cutting station.
Okay.
And then I will show you some of the fiberglass that we use. But also I can show you in the office real quick some of the sample. Let me just
yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm here holding a gimbal.
go.
And coming down. Okay, we're good.
So right here,
that's super impressive. Let me tell you. I really like that boat already.
we move in part here for hatches. As you see, all our hatches are composite, super light. This is a Corsair foam that we use it as well. In some of them, we use Cusa board, for example, for the deck. It's a little bit more stronger material. This is where we store some of the material. This is about 2 inches, 3/4, ½ inch. This is a Corsair foam. This is a composite material. They come in different density, 60, 80, 100, 120, 200, you name it. So depends on where you wanted to use the material, the density that you use it. So this is our cutting, I would say, station. This is, I'm sure a lot of boat builder in Florida area use different type of fiberglass, but me personal, this is a 4800. This is a Quax. So whoever know about fiberglass, they will understand this is a very solid structured fiberglass. We use, obviously we use some other material. We were cleaning here, we don't use this material. That was just doing some type of pattern. But this is a matte fiberglass. We don't spray fiberglass. Everything is by hand.
There's no chop.
There's no shop on this. It's not like we don't.
And it's like a spray gun, guys. A
Yes.
lot of commercial production, big manufacturers will sometimes use chop, right?
We have equipment. We don't say we don't like it. We just prefer doing this.
Okay.
It's a good process, anyways. If you sharp a gun, we just prefer doing it by hand.
Now, all of your bolts are infused, every single one?
Yes, this one take about, I would say, roughly 95 gallons of resin. Mm-hmm. So this 35, the 28 take about 45 to 50 gallons of resin. So yes, and we do everything back in infusion. So I'm gonna show you the material that we do in the back in infusion. Actually, those parts are already set up. The reason, like I said, we didn't do it yet is because we want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That the pressure is what we need.
Yeah.
You know.
Because if there's any differences on that 30 psi that you have, it's a problem for you.
Oh yeah. So we have a people that came training us. It's not something like we've been doing for 8 years. Me personally, I've been doing for over 3 years, I believe. And so all the person that have 30, 40 year experience doing back in infusion, they prefer to have no loose into the pressure. So let's say they needed to have 30 psi, and if you close or turn off your pump and you close your valve, it have to last 5 minutes without losing a pound of a pressure. So that guarantee that when I start injecting my resin, the resin is gonna run as the speed needed, wet everything, and I'm not gonna lose any pressure. So the whole part is gonna be completely wet. So this is a material here that I will show you later. It's called flow media. We use in the whole part to make the resin performance a little bit better.
They can still do what they were doing. I don't want to stop them from doing. Okay, so what is Luis going to be doing in here right now?
So Luis is going to test drop this part as well, the console. So he's making sure there's no leak he probably did already make a small test. He figured it out there's a leak. He wanna fix that before continuing the drop test.
And what would you find when there is a leak? What would you find?
There's a micro holes. Literally, you need to be either training by your ear or use equipment. We have both. Sometimes they prefer not using it. When the,
Yeah, because
the
you
shop
got
is super,
experience, right?
Yeah.
You can
so
see
they
it.
have enough. Luis probably been doing already those kind of consoles, probably 10 of those. So he know what he's doing. So it's a little bit tricky to find it, but it's not impossible.
I love experiencing like differences in boat building and boat manufacturers. And you know, I think a lot of my audiences have already seen when we did that sea trial in Miami, and the way you stood on the top, you know, the hard top, because you're really confident in your boat. Now I can see why, right? Because you go a little harder to
I
make
wanted
sure
to
that.
show you something since you mentioned that we passed next to.
Okay, guys.
And the
let's go.
reason
he did
I
stand up
stand
on there.
in my top is because of this. We don't cut corners on any part. This is a 3/4 thickness. This is a Corsair knife cut backing infusion material. So as you see all the cut, and I'm sure you've been in a lot of other
absolutely.
factories.
Absolutely.
So, but that make my part super strong, but super light as well. And this is a 3/4. This one is already done, and I can lift it with nothing, pretty much.
And that's why there's no rattling, and it's
Super solid. It's
super
not-
solid.
It's one piece only.
Yeah, because sometimes you could hear like boats just click, 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 and and I'm telling you, I've been on scenarios where I've seen fiberglass boats that are, you know, there's a lot of noise, right?
Oh yeah.
So
We
that,
have
that matters. At least to me it does.
Oh, it does matter.
I don't like that, especially when I'm fishing or I'm in rough weather. It just
Definitely. There were a guy, actually, he probably gonna watch this video, Walter from Maryland. We took the 35, we went out. There's a video in our social media, the guy doing like this. Because every time we land in the bay, he was like, there's no sound on the boat.
Yeah.
But the reason is we use Corsair phone full.
Yeah.
It's the whole boat is Corsair phone. No, there's no part in my boat that is only fiberglass. So for example, if we go here, in the top.
okay. So where are we going now?
So we go into the what we call the small part stage. So we have it this area here in the
Get
top.
up here, guys.
So this glass, for example, we use it to do some tests. Depends on the layer. If you want to change anything, the reason we do in a glass is because we want to understand if the resin from the bottom running good. So we use the glass. Let's say if you want to do 5 layer, 4 layer on parts, so you know how the resin performance. That's pretty much a very small station there. This part right here, for example, this is my mold for my 28 front seats. We
Okay.
cover it now because we don't have one. We're building 4 of them right now. These are molds for a swing platform for the 28. Different design of cooler and live well. You know, because some people say, hey, I don't fish a lot. I want to just go with my family. I just need a cooler. So we offer a smaller cooler. This is a part for the 35. Those are hatches. We built pretty much about 30 boats so far, and we are about 12 more that we need to build. But you put one boat next to another one, and they just look like each other, but like they have something different, at least inside.
Because everybody's going to get something exactly the way they want it.
Correct.
You know, because that matters, guys. And now that I'm up here, I'm telling you that is going to be its own boat. I guarantee you, people are going to want that.
Well,
Guys,
the idea.
Look at this. Look at this. When are you gonna pop this? When are you gonna pop it all out of the mold?
My expectation is next week we're gonna do the bulkhead,
Okay.
do the step down for the bathroom,
All right.
and then just pull out.
Absolutely. Okay, so you're saying that the popularity of the 28 is, are you seeing it down in South Florida? Because like that 28, like that's a perfect size for our area down in Florida, right?
Yes, the hybrid, we call it the hybrid, the 28, because it's a bait boat but offshore boat at the same time. You can go 1.5 foot of shallow water, but you can go 3 foot of water out there. You know, it's very, very.
You guys got Oregon Inlet out here.
Oh yeah.
That's no joke.
That's no joke.
Yeah, Oregon
That's no
Inlet's.
It's no joke.
I
have one of my guys that doesn't like it too much to go there. He doesn't know how to swim.
Guys, the Oregon Inlet is pretty nasty. You see, in haulover, we understand haulover, so we just hug the jetty, right?
Yeah.
And if you know what you're doing, it's never a problem.
Exactly.
The people that are always on, you know, in haulover are always going down the center. Or they're just, you know, going on the worst days, right? And that's why we film what we do, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'll actually get them some footage of that while I'm up here. So, boat building, is this particular area known for boat builders where you're at? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, I can mention.
In a 5-mile radius from right here, what can we mention?
Next door is the first Paul Spencer building.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you they're amazing boat builder. They do sport fishing. Paul Mann been building boat probably 40, 50 years. Who knows?
A little bird told me that
yeah.
Michael Jordan is also making a boat around here too.
Yes, Bailey's is doing it. I believe it's supposed to be.
Listen, everybody knows.
Everybody.
Come on,
information.
Listen, everybody knows what Mike is up to.
Yeah. But
just like everybody knew what Jimmy Buffett was up to, and everybody is up to.
He couldn't choose a better builder. Man, that guy is a really good builder.
And for the record, guys, if you don't want your information out, you're gonna have to make your own boat because people talk.
Yeah.
And ears listen.
So by the way, just to show you, this is a step down for the 28, but it's full of 3/4 fun.
Okay.
So we don't cut corner. Every part is light but strong. So we're trying to make that type of quality into every single boat that we have here. It's been a long road, to be honest. When we started as a cold molded.
Okay.
So, for example, this boat been here for over 2 years because everything inside is handmade.
Yeah.
We're trying to start making molds for each little part. So because then if somebody say, yeah, I want that boat, we can put it together.
Well, you're gonna get people that want it.
Yeah,
you're gonna get people that want it.
I'm sure. And that one's gonna ride as good as the 35 center console.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the entrance of that boat. You know it.
Yeah. That's guys. This and I'll try to see if I can drop some of the. I mean, slice like crazy. Let's go outside real quick. I want to see these other 28s. I know you said that they're not done. Right?
This one we waiting for some stuff here. So it's gonna be done.
Are some parts still in
progress because we need to paint?
The storms have been nasty here everywhere. Guys, this whole area got ransacked with rain. Okay. So let's talk about this 28 real quick because I want them to know what the thought process is when they're going to compare this to the 35. What's the difference other than size? What was the thought process of when you decided to build this 28?
Well, definitely there's two different products. This is more into inshore, nearshore fishing or nearshore, inshore good time with the family. And this boat draft a little bit less than the 35, draft about 11 inches with a single 300, weigh about 5,000 pounds, full loaded. That's including gas, water, engine. We normally power it with a 300. That's the minimum horsepower that we do it. And on the 28, it can be powered with can be powered with the twin 200s or twin 25. You can see from here, with this one have already Ray Marine dashboard. The owner sent the electronic. This is new wire dashboard that we put it on this one. And we have a porta bracket right here. And we have the Suzuki engine on this one. So
are you liking the way that the Suzukis perform on the boats that you have?
Yeah.
What are people putting on them? What do people want?
Mercury, Yamahas, Cox diesel engines.
They put the Cox diesels?
Very good engine, by the way. We had a very good, the reviews being really good.
Okay, and then this other one is the same. It's also a 28.
Yes, that's an old version.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember Justin. He was in the video one time that he say he got one of the old version boat.
Okay.
We
Yes, I remember.
The mold.
Okay.
We don't build that boat anymore. We added. If you come here in the front, we had a kind of aggressive entries, but this is more into a flat boat, so we added running stride with a little bit chain here, so the boat performance a little bit better. So it's a little bit more dry than that one that doesn't have any of that. So it's the performance is just a little bit better in general, but they look like each other.
Well, we're gonna see it right now. They're gonna compare the difference right now, and you see it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
This one was just technically our number 7 boats in general. We make a mold, then we did another boat, we make another mold. We've been changing, so we finally find something that we really like it. So this one came out of that mold, and this one came out of that mold. These two came out of the old mold. The blue one, we're just doing some retouch for the owner, painting and stuff like that.
And here you can get a better visual of it. So it almost looks like a bay type boat, like a bay boat that we would call like a bay boat.
Yeah.
I like this. And it still has that Valentino touch.
Yes, definitely.
We're
gonna do the tow rail painted. We actually have the artist right here next door.
Okay.
Later we can go and see what he's doing because he do a lot of teak work. He's really good.
Okay, so there's an independent person that does it there.
Yes.
Separate from what you guys do.
Separate. Two different business, but we work together.
Oh, okay. So tell me what about your like T-tops and all this,
So the T-top is built literally next door. The same guy that was doing for Buddy Davis.
Okay.
About 30 years doing that for him. He's the one doing our T-top right now. We're considering everything is built in-house because it's literally next door. We go pick it up, bring it here, install it here. So we deliver the boat to him, and he got a jig as well.
Okay.
So everything fit like a glove.
So he'll do it. He'll just replicate the exact same one because it's always going to be the same.
We do it in the top of the boat, pretty much.
I think this boat is going to do very, very well in Miami. You got to take this boat to Miami, Manuel.
Yeah.
This will do very well in Miami.
This one is specific going to Miami. That one go for Lauderdale. This one going to his local guy. It's a family buying this one. I have one going to a store, I believe, for a person named Lance. He's a very good guy. It's gonna be built soon. We have part of his boat built already. So as soon as we finish this one, we pull in another one. We have.
This is the deck right here for which one?
For the 28.
For
this one.
Okay.
We don't have a mold for 35. Only the mold.
Maybe some people don't know. Okay. 3 steps, three part. You got deck, hull, and what else?
Gunnels.
And your gunnels, right?
Yeah, but for example, when we pull this part. Most people call it parts because they don't fiberglass. The rest, they only glue it. I fiberglass that. This is fiberglass together with this one at the end of the day.
Okay.
So when we put the stringer on the bottom and on the side, everything is fiberglass together. It's not only screw.
That must be a lot more work for you.
A lot more work, but it's more safe for the final.
Well, for what you want, right? You want to be known as building a solid boat.
If you catch a big fish and you leave your rod under the gunnel, never gonna lose your gunnels. You know what I mean? Like it's very strong.
It doesn't matter how big it is.
No, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
I'm serious.
I'm serious. So what do we got going on here?
Let me show you the office real quick. So while since you asked me about the material, I have.
Oh, look at that. That's Black Point Marina.
There you go.
You make the people in here listen to me all day. Are you serious?
All
Guys,
day.
this is, if you don't watch my channel, I have a show called The Chit Show, and it's at a boat ramp by my house. Let me see let me see. Oh man, that's gonna get bad. We don't want to distract them. Okay, so what do we got going on here?
So anyways, I did want to show you the material. This is the 2 inches that I show you inside the shop. This is the 1/2 inch corsail. This is the 3/4, and this is a 1/4 inch. So it depends on the part, we use it. This for the whole of the 28.
Okay.
For the 35 complete is a 3/4 complete, plus the fiberglass. This is the thickness. This is the fiberglass that we use. Obviously, I'm gonna keep the secret of Coca-Cola, how many layers we do.
Yeah.
But we do enough. And then this is the material we use it for in the top. It per ply. Everybody know this. This help a lot to reduce the time of hour when you send in parts. And this is a flow media. This is a material go pretty much when you make a part. I'm talking like nobody do this, but a lot of people do
No,
this.
listen. A lot of times people, they don't know the process, right?
Well, pretty much this is what people do. You put fiberglass on the boat, pretty much. Let's say this is my gel coat here. I put a skin that is few layer of the same mat that some people shop that one. So you put a layer of your fiberglass, a structured fiberglass. You pretty much put this material like this in the boat, and you put the fiberglass in the top. Pretty much you have to make it as tight as possible. Obviously, with the help with the backing infusion, all air go out. Then if you want to put this material right here, and then you put your flow media, you have, when everything got wet and cured and all that, the process, and you peel out this material, this one will look like this. You can touch it. It's not sanded.
Yeah.
It's not gonna scratch your finger.
Yeah.
Right? So those are tests that we make with different layers, and we mark it up. We just put what we use in 248 to see the flow of the resin, and we keep those in record. Depends on what we want to do. For example, there's a part. Look at the thick of this fiberglass here. And fun.
Yeah.
Touch it this one.
Yeah, you want to throw that on somebody's head, they're
So we save it from different boats just to have some record. So in this office, we pretty much planning our days. We have a meeting once a week. Miss Yvette, that is behind you, making some kind of backstage. Yvette, don't hide yourself.
We'll introduce her in a little bit. We'll introduce her in a little bit.
And we use that board to write some numbers. I watch a lot of TVs. I watch you every time. I watch other guys. I have ton of friends.
Come, let's go over here. I want to see something real quick.
Okay.
Nothing against The Office.
Okay.
All right. So, area for you guys to have lunch.
Yeah, we take lunch here. This is our free time area. Some people cook. Every Friday we try to do a grill. But since you're here today, we say we don't want to do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
we didn't have the time.
Now you're gonna make me feel terrible. Now the guys don't like me.
No, we're good. So right here is Easy, one of my good friends. He's a painter. He's an artist. I don't know if he's working today, but I would like to show you his shop.
Is he there or no?
Easy. Hey, open the door.
Oh man, this guy's, he's not expecting us.
Huh?
Oh boy, this might get interesting.
Yeah, you painting? Hey, this is Easy. This is Alfred.
Easy, nice to meet you.
Hey,
Sorry to ambush you guys.
He's gonna make your proud to go worldwide. He got,
okay, so I'm actually doing a video of all his boats that he manufactures. So what does he do for you? Like when?
not only for me, he do it for a lot of people. He's a very good artist. So he do the thick. Do you have anything that you can show him real quick?
I got a few samples.
Oh, okay.
Are you working now? Are you doing anything work-wise now?
I'm making samples.
Samples? Let's see. I mean, this is interesting. Now I got a teak guy over here in North Carolina.
He worked for Bailey's before doing his own business.
Why are you name dropping, bro? Why are you name dropping? No. All right, let's see what we got. All right, guys, come over here. This is all right. So first, let me put this in context because North Carolina, you guys are known for this stuff. So the expectation is very high for anything that comes out of this area. So you've probably been doing this for a minute. So what do we got here?
So right now, I'm trying to make a new way to improve my work.
Okay.
So I'm working with gold underneath, different type of gold on the bottom, and see how it's gonna work. This is like an orange, yellow. This is red. This is a little like a brown. This is like a combined real cheap.
So you're trying to make a custom color?
Yes, different colors so I can offer to the customer. It's right now it's like a trial.
Oh, nice.
So are you putting, what is it that you're putting on? Are these like everything?
So this is paint. Everything is paint. It's an oil.
He's gonna do it with you. He's gonna do it with you.
It's an oil.
But are you painting it on the boat or are you painting it on a piece of fiberglass? What are you putting it on when you're doing what you're doing work-wise?
So for example, we can do the salon door.
Okay.
The boat,
Okay.
the transom.
It's like on his boat. You did that?
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what is it that you put on there?
It's paint.
It's all paint?
It's paint. Yeah, I do it by.
But are you painting on the physical boat?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Bro, that is crazy. So he painted that so you can paint. So these gunnels that I'm seeing at the shows are hand painted?
yes.
All of them? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw that on a burger yacht. A burger yacht. I mean, you might have done it. Who knows?
Yeah.
And I saw it and I was like, wow, this is a teak thing. And he goes, no, that's not.
It's painted.
Yeah.
He
It's
do a
paint-
lot of
it's
other
painted.
brands too.
Yeah.
So wow, I would love to see that at some point. That's fascinating. You must be a super talented person, dude.
He's really good.
How can they get in contact with you if somebody's interested?
I'll give you a business card.
No, but give me your number on camera because we're going to talk about an
Easy Teak.
easy teak. And what's your phone number?
IZZY Teak. TEAK.
What's your phone number?
252-455-3718.
And
Easy.
and then they say the sports fishing guys don't follow my channel. Oh
They do.
my goodness, guys! Of course they do. Listen, I would have never known. That's
Yeah.
all hand painted like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He'd take his time.
That is awesome. Listen, what an ally to have right next to your shop.
Oh yeah.
You definitely want that. Okay, let's talk about. We don't want to talk about price, right? Because price realistically changes and varies, but the market has changed a little bit from post-COVID, right?
Yeah.
Which is good because now we're getting more to like a normal market when it comes to boating. You're gonna have these 28s now going forward at the shows, or you're just still gonna take the 35s?
No, we're gonna do some shows with the 28. We're expecting to do a show this year.
Okay.
Will be Palm Beach, Sarasota, New Jersey, Annapolis Boat Show.
I like that show.
Yes, Miami is on the calendar. But
Who
we're
wants to
gonna
go to
show
Miami?
100%.
I mean, who wants to go to Miami, right?
Everybody.
Miami could come to you. I'm here.
Yeah, there you go. But we expecting to be in few boat show, 5 fishing tournaments.
Okay.
But it's gonna be difficult being in all those shows with the 35 and the 28 because we want at the same time they get more crazy on the production than what we are right now.
You don't want to overeat.
Exactly.
Guys, Valentino Boats. I'm gonna go ahead and meet Valentino, the boss.
Yep.
How can they get in contact with you?
Well, online we had a ValentinoCustomBoat.com. Instagram is a Valentino Custom Boats. Then you have Facebook the same. Office number is 252-305-0726 is my number. but the office is 252-305-8858. You can call here anytime. Miss Yvette or Ivana will take care of you or myself.
You're gonna need a salesperson now after this video. So ask somebody to become a salesperson right now.
Do you want to be the salesperson?
No, listen. I want to film boats.
Hey, we had a position open for a sales rep here in Valentino Custom Boat. The reason we're doing that is because
Alfred's here.
Because this guy gonna make it happen. So give us a call.
Okay, so after we did that initial video,
Okay.
in Miami,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people told you they saw you.
I'll tell you this. I had a surprise for you today. I didn't say it yet, but because of you, we sold a boat. Because of you.
You know what? You know how many people tell me? And I appreciate you telling me that.
Yeah.
But the people themselves send me emails and say, Alfred, I just want you to know that I bought a boat because of you and what you've done and all that stuff. So thank you very much. A Christmas card. I'll give you my address.
yeah, for
guys,
sure.
Valentino Boats. I'm gonna wait for Valentino. Guys, we're waiting on the real
inside
boss.
waiting for you.
We're gonna. Oh, he's inside. Oh, let's go. Wait.
He's
there's
inside.
there's the boss, guys.
Yeah.
We're done with the video. Let me go ahead and talk to the real star.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, I need to talk to Valentino. Give me a second. Valentino, how you doing? Welcome. So you're like the boss here. You're the main person. Yeah?
How do you introduce yourself?
What boats do you sell? What sizes? What sizes are the boats that you sell, Valentino? The 28 and the 35? Come show me. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We're on YouTube right now, guys. We got the boss, man. All right. Valentino, which is the one that's your favorite?
My favorite
Yeah.
is gonna be the 35 because it is I think it's the best one of all because we don't need a seakeeper right for it.
He doesn't need a seakeeper for it.
Yeah.
How do you even know about seakeepers?
He knows.
How old are you?
About to be 7.
All right.
And my dad always says seakeeper right. That's how I know the word seakeeper right.
So show him what is this one right here.
What's this one right here?
This is the Express, right? And which one do you like it? The one outside, the center console?
The center console.
Or the Express?
Imagine you starting the video with Alfred. How do you say you're gonna do it?
Go ahead. Give me your intro. Ready? Go. Give me your intro. Like if you're gonna do it, like just the way you practice it with mom and dad.
Like, can you cut, please?
Yeah, I'm cut.
Can
I
you
just
restart-
go.
Can you restart the video?
I just restarted it completely. Go ahead. Ready?
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Valentino, and today I'm gonna show you this whole shop.
Wait for it. Say wait for it.
Wait for it.